Ben's ignoring me.
So,
Kitchen, painting van kitchen today.
We are
really excited. Hello everyone and welcome back. We're still here, back in the UK, parked up on my mum's driveway. If you're new here, we're Chesca Ben. We usually live and travel full time in our self-built sprinter van, Sophia. During the pandemic, we've been fortunate enough to have a driveway to park on and a to-do list a mile long. This week, however, we swapped the tools for a picnic and enjoyed some much needed time outside in the fresh air. For the first time in 2 months, it feels like there's light at the end of this tunnel. Subscribe and join us for the ride. Does that go on? It's the start of bread wars. Good morning.
Morning. You alright?
Yes. Oh, it's a gorgeous day today.
I know, it's scorching, isn't it?
It's going to be a hot one.
It's supposed to be the hottest day so far of the year,
Really?
supposedly. And where we? Stuck inside a big van.
Yeah, but we can be outside. Do you reckon that's big enough to make the template?
I do. What do you want to let everyone know what you're doing though?
Yes. So, some of you might know, where is it? Oh, it's here. For this sliding door window, we never managed to get a proper blind for it, so we've been using this very light coloured, it's not black or anything, piece of massive fabric, and it basically hangs, we just hang it up every night and tuck it in to stop it from, flapping open. And we decided that definitely needs to be upgraded this time. So my mum's lovely friend Karen, who is a seamstress, is going to make one the right size. There's basically like these, and these are like the thermal blinds that you can put on the front of your camper vans and caravans and stuff with the suction cups. So we've got a roll of Reflectix. She's got some of the right fabric. So we're going to template the Reflectix and then hopefully create basically. So obviously then at night when we want to, we can just stick that on and have some privacy. Don't know why we didn't do it before and why we thought the curtain would be a good idea. But we're going to go and, are we taking that to Karen today?
No, well we'll see.
Okay, but we're going to get it templated today at least.
Yeah. Template John. Better make himself comfortable.
He doesn't normally like the van, and he doesn't like really being in here. I think it's
yeah, it's really strange.
He's not a big fan.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's not.
He doesn't look overly comfortable on the bed.
He's not too pleased about climbing in the back of the van, so I don't know how good of a van dog he'd be. Can you say hello?
He's not feeling himself today.
No. We'll look after him. So originally we were going to go for a nice big walk today, but Bernard's hurt his paw yesterday. He's got a bit of a limp. So yeah, I thought we'd best just let him settle for today, and then hopefully it should be okay tomorrow, and then we'll go for a proper walk. Might be a bit too hot for him today as well, thinking about it. It's going to be a scorcher. But yeah, that was the plan today, so we have a lot of things to do. So yeah, we'll crack on with something else. So one big thing we did last week was finish the roof rack. So the solar panels are back on and secured in, all wired back, all connected back up. We have run a new heating pipe which comes into the garage area because we only had heating in the front of the van, or in the where the chairs and the sofa and everything is. And if it gets too cold when we're away again sometime, and these batteries,
let's hope not.
Yeah, let's hope not. And if it drops below 5 degrees, these batteries shut down. So we've run a new heating duct into the back of the van so that we can keep the garage warm as well when we need to. So the main thing to do this week is to get the curtain done for the sliding door, finish the kitchen, and then we'll be close to ready to move back into the van. Oh my god, that's scary.
That looks pretty perfect if you ask me.
Yeah, John, I think that's...
So I think if I just cut it closer to the line...
Well, I don't know. I reckon we want her to make it this big so it actually gets in and covers it. We don't really want her to make it to around into there. We want it overlapping.
And she's going to have to edge it anyway.
Yeah.
So if we...
no, I think that's perfect,
so this is the inside.
Yeah.
Cool. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone who watched, liked and or commented on our last video.
Yeah.
It was, if you haven't watched it, it was like a little bit of a recap video of the last, pretty much like year.
Yeah, it was a nice little montage, wasn't it?
To the travels, and we just really wanted to kind of like, what's the word?
Almost like sort of round up or sum up or...
reflect on.
Yeah, okay.
I reflect on the past year of our lives, which has been pretty mental, hasn't it? And now I've had the time to slow down. But yeah, it was a bit of a different video to put up, so thank you for the lovely comments that you left on there.
We're going to leave you here, Bernard, because it's actually cooler here for you, mate.
It'll be too hot.
Yeah, it'll be too hot. It will be, it'll be hot in the van.
She's not in, and she's told us to post it through the letterbox. I don't know how we're going to get
Go on then.
into her letterbox.
There we go. No, I didn't think it would be. Hello, Bernard. Hello.
Hello. Oh, little limpy boy. Who is that? Say hello to the vlog. They've all missed you last week. Should probably explain as well that my mum has sold this house while we've been in lockdown. This isn't the house that I grew up in. It's just a house that she's bought in the past couple of years. And it was on the market before the pandemic, and then it ended up selling, and now it's all gone through. So in the next couple of weeks
we have to be out, we have to be gone.
We have to be out, so slowly but surely we're going to start boxing stuff up.
Yeah, it's lucky because we are really close to getting everything moved back into the van and everything. Obviously we're going to help your mum move from here to where she's going.
She's moving back in with my nan. My nan's got quite a big house and a lot of spare room, so my mum's going to move in with her and just help look after it for a little bit.
Yeah, okay, so if you bring the stuff out, and I'll put it on the bed somewhere.
This is one of the weirdest things. Mum's got.
One of the eclectic items Mum has in the house, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eclectic, is that the right word?
Yep, that is the right word, yep. That's the polite word.
It is a child's suit of armour.
Bernard, walk. Come on, I see you limp. That's not as bad as it was. You're getting better. It looks a bit more alive as well. So the van is full of stuff to take to my nan's for my mum. It's like finding tree trunks.
I know.
You have to watch because he'll run from behind you. Yeah, with no awareness of personal space.
Next thing you know, you've lost the back of your knees.
We're just saying how we're never going to take, and I'm sure a lot of you are the same, our freedom for granted again. And just being able to walk out somewhere, it's a little bit different. To be able to drive to places to go and walk is just the best feeling. Oh, he's trying.
He's determined.
That is a leg breaker right there. Yeah, come on.
See if I small one, Good morning, guys. We're going to go for a little walk. Nothing too strenuous. Going to get out for a few hours, have a little wander around, take Bernard out, wherever he is. Yeah, have a little picnic out, so should be nice.
Now out with Bernard this morning, and his paw is a lot better now, so we think he's fully on the mend. I think he just bruised it yesterday, but he was limping on it quite bad in the morning, but by the evening it was a lot better, and now I think it's completely healed, which is nice.
Look at the size of that paw. Well, that's really weird, isn't it? Look at it, it's like... That is a big ass dog, isn't it?
It might be like a human footprint and then a dog footprint here. Look, there's the pad of the dog.
Yeah, it could be.
It looks like
a big bear paw print.
It looks like this is one paw print, but I think actually this is the dog, and then maybe there's another bit there.
Yeah, you might be right there.
We're thinking there's some monster in the woods.
Well, there's only one as well, so it must hop everywhere.
Ben's got his head stuck in a, what are you reading?
The Haynes Mercedes-Benz Sprint Manual.
Thrilling bit of morning reading.
Well, it isn't, yeah, if I wanted to do like a few bits, or check a few bits, then perfect to have. Or if anything happens on the road,
Yeah, no, it's good.
at least I've got a little bit of a guide, so yeah, just have a little look.
So the plan for today is to start painting the kitchen. We've been waiting on a couple of bits to arrive and they've arrived. Ben's ignoring me.
So,
Kitchen, painting
Yes.
the van kitchen today.
we are
Really
indeed-
excited.
Yeah, I know, yeah, it's blowing a gale out there, so we're gonna try and paint. We say what we're painting?
But hasn't been listening
I'm
to
not
a
gonna
word
listen.
I've said.
No, I'm not listening.
Okay, we're going to paint the van this
I'm
morning.
looking at
We've got
the-
everything we need.
Yeah, so I'm just looking at the underbonnet checks, and it's saying that the reservoir is for AdBlue, which I've been putting in the cooling, the windscreen washer, but ours is, this is a different engine type to ours. I was just double checking in my head, that's all.
We're going to be painting the kitchen to match the overhead cupboards because Ben has built the like pallet wood drawers and cupboards in the kitchen now, which looks so nice. So I'm really excited to get that white paint on there. It's going to look so good.
Yeah, so we're just going to give it a prime today, aren't we? Because it's a
Yeah.
blue, so it's going to give it a prime.
And then it's not long till we move back in. I'm so excited.
Oh no, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah.
So that's the primer all done. We will leave this now to dry and then hopefully this afternoon we can get on with painting.
Cool, ideal. Well done.
I can't believe that's finally done. Oh.
What's kept us busy for the past couple of weeks is, would you like to tell everyone?
Is a brand new website. So that is now live. I've been working on this for ages. I was really unhappy with our previous website, which was just really like a blog. So I wanted to kind of update it with all the van build stuff and photos of our trip and with a link to kind of our YouTube and stuff. So anyway, it is now live. So if you want to go and have a look at it, I'll put a link in the description below. But yeah, there is a section, like the journal section, which is kind of like photos of some of our favourite places and experiences that we've had. One thing that I'm really pleased about is there's an entire van build section. So I actually started our van build not only vlogging it but blogging it as well, but that only lasted about halfway and then I couldn't blog, film and do the van at the same time and work as well. But we do have a full van build series up on our blog now, so you can kind of go back through or see it week by week, including a link to the van tour and the time lapse of our build. So yeah, feel free to go and have a look and let us know what you think. And yeah, it's just a nice little place that you can message us or email us if you need to. And yeah, I'm just very glad that that is up now. Like, go on. It's the start of bread wars. A couple of weeks ago, obviously Ben made an epic loaf of bread, and now it's my turn to challenge his claim to the throne of Bread King. Okay, first little bread loaf done. Or I think I'll have to like bang it to get the air out of it. Okay, that's it. Put this in where? On the baking tray?
On the baking tray. Let it prove again for an hour, maybe a little bit longer.
Are you ready? See who's gonna be. Look at that.
Oh, hang on a second, let me just zoom in. Oh, that's really good.
I did a bit of a deep cut in the top. He's got a little hat on.
Jesus.
What do you think? Is it a contender? We haven't tried it yet.
From
It
looks
has got a
perspective,
little bit of a weird hat on
it's
him.
got a little.
It just got so big.
What the hell did you do? What did you do? Dig a trench?
Oh my god, look at that.
Go on then, give it a prod.
That
not that bit, but
I don't want to prod it too much. Look at that.
that feels really good. Oh, go on then, go get some butter.
Oh my god.
Right. This is this is beef and mine.
How's it looking?
Looks really good. Even though it's just the undercoat, you can see a little bit of blue through it, but the primer has done its job, which is ideal. And now we can paint it with this
Tester
pot, which is going to be plenty. So you're not going to trust me with doing the final coat, are you?
Well, it's not that I don't trust you, you're just not the neatest person that I know. You'll just like slap it on to get it done, and then we'll find out we've painted half of the oven inside the cupboards. The fridge has got a new lick of paint. So the paint we're using is Valspar paint from B&Q. It's from their like paint mixer section. It's their interior matte paint. We used it originally on the kitchen and on the cupboards, and the reason we use it is because you can go and get these little tester pots and they're like a £5, and they'll pretty much do everything that we need. So we haven't got to spend £15 on a massive tub of paint, and it only does the job. So we've got the doorknobs to do.
Doorknobs.
Another coat of paint on here.
Yeah, paint around those cupboards at the end as well.
I need to sort out this bulkhead, but we can do that. But we're getting there. I reckon next week we'll be moving in.
But I think we will leave it there for this week, shall we?
Yep, I'll leave it there for this week. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a bit of more van DIY, just the last little bits. And then, yeah, like we said, next week we should be moving back in full-time to the van, which is going to be awesome. Please feel free to give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new here, and we shall see you next week. Bye guys.
It's 1 o'clock, yeah, and all I've had this morning is a celery juice.
Who's that? Bernard, why do you come around the most awkward way? Have you had jumping beans for breakfast? See you next Tuesday. Oh, I can't say that. I can't say see you next Tuesday now.
You can't say see you next Tuesday.
Okay.